Hey guys, good morning. It's me again. You're gonna get very sick of hearing my voice soon. But I just wanted to do another coronavirus update video because yesterday the death figures have reduced dramatically. Like it's quite a steep drop. It's gone down to 596 when I think it was the day before was 800 or 700 and something. I need to double check that, but it is quite a dramatic drop. So if you remember in yesterday's video, I said that there was like a real kind of change in the air. It felt like a release. It felt like good news was on its way. And I just wanted to do a reading today just to double check the energies, just to see within the UK if the death figures are going to plateau, if they're going to drop, is if this is kind of the beginning of the restrictions being lifted, if this is the event that's going to kind of signal that. So I've laid down 8 cards just to kind of get a vibe. So the top row here is about whether they're going to continue to drop or plateau, and the bottom row is if this is kind of the beginning of the end of the corona virus lockdown here in the UK. Okay. So I just wanted to do a quick update video just to keep everyone in the know, just to update everyone every single day, you know, as much as I possibly can with the information that's coming in. So let's take a look, shall we? I'm using my Muse Tarot deck again today. Tomorrow I'm going to be using a different one. I think I do have over 30 decks to choose from, so it is very hard. But as this is the newest one, I like to really kind of let the energy soak in and let them get a vibe for different questions so that they, you know, can work to their fullest ability, because tarot decks like to be asked different types of questions, you know. That's what they're there for. So yeah, let's have a look. So we've got the Five of Materials in reverse, which is the Five of Pentacles. The Three of Voices, which is the Three of Swords in reverse. The Five of Voices, or the Five of Swords upright. And the Page of Inspiration, which is Page of Wands. So I'm just going to focus on this row first. Okay, so the Five of Pentacles in reverse is actually a positive because it shows that we're no longer out in the cold. We're no longer in a place of desperation when we're feeling like there's no hope at all. It's actually showing that there really is hope, and the restrictions that have been put into place are actually working. That coupled with the Three of Swords next to it, it shows that there's healing going on. We're moving past a difficult time. So this is actually very, very positive already, which is great. You know, it was a really quite significant drop, and I do feel today there is going to be even more of a drop. You know, it may not be that drastic today, but I do feel it will be around the 500 mark. I do feel we've hit the peak now. We've definitely passed that. These things in place are working. I do feel, you know, people are really starting to listen. They're starting to understand the severity of it. You know, a lot of people have been affected by it. In terms of being ill, you know, the Five of Swords is about fighting. It's about challenge. It's working hard to overcome adversity. And you know, and if you can see here how many different people there are here kind of fighting, and you know, they're actually peaceful, but they're fighting peacefully, if that makes sense. But it's a very spiritual thing that's going on as well. And you know, you can see here this is a mirror image, you know, so it's kind of like it's being reflected back to us. Oh my god, look at my nail. It's being reflected back to us, the severity of it, you know, and it's really kind of opened our eyes to what we need to do. And I do feel that the people that are being have been infected with it, you know, and have the ability to fight in as much as they possibly can, so that they can live to tell the tale and warn other people how serious it is. You know, it is an ongoing battle. I do feel that the deaths are going to reduce. with the Three of Swords being in reverse, that's a very, very positive sign, and the Five of Pentacles as well. Both of them together, it's very, very positive, and I'm very, very glad they've come out in that position. And the Page of Inspiration is the Page of Wands, so it shows that there really is a fighting spirit, and everyone, you know, is starting to see kind of that there is hope, there is possibility, there is a way forward from this. You know, if you look how colourful this card is compared to the others, because with these two, it's just blackness. You know, there's a bit of red or a bit of yellow, but like this card here, the redness is moving into this card, and if you look how bright and colourful this is, you know, this is the way the world should be again, and we are working towards this. We are moving towards this now. Okay, so I'm not going to make it as long as the one yesterday. I just wanted to give a quick update. So let's move on to the second row now, which is asking if this is going to lead to the restrictions being softened. I'm not going to say lifted, because that would indicate, you know, that everything can return to normal, but I would say softened, you know, so that some of the things that we used to be able to do will be in place. So let's have a look. Yes, the Six of Wands, the card of success. That is what we want to see. Okay, the Knight of Pentacles. That's also a very, very good card. So look how beautiful that is. That's so pretty. And look, this, again, looks like the coronavirus symbol, and we're running away from it at high speed. And the Lovers. Oh, see, that's nice. Okay. And the Nine of Swords. Okay, so it's indicating, yes, that this is going to be the event that kind of sparks some of the restrictions being softened. The Knight of Pentacles is moving forward at a steady pace. It's not rushing, it's not running. You know, it's doing things at the right pace, essentially. So not to rush things too much. I mean, here, it does look like the horse is running, but it's kind of like a slow run, if that makes sense. The Lovers card, this is people coming together, so I feel like, I mean, if you see here, there's still some social distancing there, but there's two people here, so I feel like this is like close relationships, so, and things that mean a lot to us. So again, it may be a case of we get to see our relatives, small gatherings, things like that, intimate gatherings. But the Lovers, again, is about hope, it's about choices, so I do feel like small gatherings are going to be allowed, as I said in yesterday's video. But this is indicating, you know, that we are moving in the right direction. This is going to be the event that sparks that being lifted, maybe even a few days or a week earlier than we originally thought. But let's not get ahead of ourselves, because this card indicates that around sort of the date we've been given is May 7th, and the card I pulled yesterday was May 1st to May 10th, so I do feel like that is an accurate kind of time that this will come to an end. This also represents June. The Lovers represents Gemini, so it's like late May, June, so it kind of fits in with that as well. The Nine of Voices, you know, I still feel there's going to be a lot of worry and anxiety, so even though some of the restrictions are being lifted, I do feel there is still going to be a lot of wariness with people. You know, people will still be isolating as much as possible until, you know, even more are lifted. But I do feel that people are going to visit their families and just feel the love and feel very happy and joyful that they can go visit their family at the very least. I do feel there may be some date nights for people as well coming up when their relatives can watch their kids, so that they can have alone time. But honestly, this is very, very positive, and I'm really glad that it has come out this way. I'm so happy about this, and, you know, obviously we'll watch the news again today, keep up to date with the figures, but I really do honestly feel that it is going to be around the 500 mark again. So that's fantastic. You know, that's what we need to feel and to hear. And I did feel that this was coming yesterday, so I'm really pleased about that. But thanks again for watching, guys. Please stay safe, keep updated, and I'll speak to you all again soon.